Hi everyone, Lauren and I both have 8:30s this morning. Mine is literacy in the content area.
And mine is economic development. Make sure to put your questions on here that we'll answer on later today.
We'll see you later.
Right now I am here at our admissions office for one of my ambassadorships. Today I just have a check-in shift where we check families in before they go out on tours. We also do give tours, showing prospective students what it's like here at Southwestern. I really like working on campus. It's really nice. The people are really great. Our bosses are really understanding of our crazy schedules. And yeah.
This is a great question. Lauren and I are both tour guides in the admissions center, giving tours to prospective students. That's actually how we met. And then I'm a residential assistant here on campus. So we got asked who some of our favorite professors were. I know we both love Dr. Seehee, but who are some of your favorites?
Some of mine are Dr. Early, Professor Ross, and Dr. Grooms. They're all incredible econ/business professors who have taught me so much.
And then in my departments, I love Dr. Kane, Dr. Moore, Dr. Adrian, Dr. Everett, Dr. Cooper, Dr. Krugerheide. Just anyone in the music or education department is phenomenal.
We've got a lot of good professors.
I'm here to answer another question in between classes. So in the Lord's apartments, you have a full-size refrigerator, a stove, and an oven. It's an electric stove. So it's a full kitchen. It's a full working kitchen. And it's the same in the DLC apartment. So you get full kitchens in both. Okay, so we answered part of this question earlier. My major is music education, and my favorite part of the academia here is how much the professors really care about you and build a community within your department.
And I'm economics. I'm basically the same thing. Your professors actually know you, and they're really great.
So we're going to talk about first-year residence halls specifically. Lauren, where did you live your first year?
I lived in Brown Cody. I really liked it. It was a great time for me.
And I was an RA in maybe last year. It doesn't matter where you live. All of the first-year halls have good vibes, and you'll enjoy it regardless.
My favorite tradition is the leaving of edible offerings for Monstrance, who's this statue of a horse skull. We believe that he will help improve our grades if we leave him something special. And I just think it's really fun and cool. And Alexis's favorite is our candle lighting procession, which takes us over there at our beautiful is pretty good. It is cafeteria food, so I will not promise that it's gourmet or anything super exciting, but even the pickiest of eaters can always find options that they like. And they also have gluten-free, vegan, and other dietary restricted options.
My advice to someone who was an orientation leader over the summer, utilize your advisor. They're there to ask questions. Know your degree plan, go to Center for Academic Success if you need help, but don't be afraid to ask questions and potentially explore classes outside your major if you have the time. Okay, so the school's been doing a lot, such as mandatory masks, the plexiglass in dining. You can't take off your mask unless you're in your residence hall, and you can't have visitors. And as an RA, I know there's been a lot of preparation, and we've stayed relatively safe.
Yeah, and I elected to do in-person classes, and those have been really great. And so we do offer a kinesiology major, which would be the closest thing. And in terms of how the town feels, Georgetown is pretty small. The pizza we're having for dinner tonight is from a local place that actually reposted us. But we are close enough to Austin where if there's something big city you want, you can have that too.
My favorite academic memory is last fall in Corral. We sang a vocal jazz piece and it was really funky, but it was really fun. And my favorite non-academic experience is probably the friends I made in my seminar class when we just like hang out and goof around and sit in the Sonic parking.
My favorite academic experience was in my econometrics class about a year ago. We did a huge project doing a bunch of data regressions. It was a lot of fun and a ton of work. My favorite non-academic experience was my Disney college program last semester, which was sadly cut short, but it was awesome. This is a great question. So first, with day-to-day sorority and Greek life things, everything is totally virtual. Chapter meetings, informal recruitment events that we are having, just everything's on Zoom, like how everything is right now. But we can still talk to people, so it's good. So my favorite on-campus thing this semester has been called the Captain Sweet Surprise. Every week they bring out a cool food truck and we get a little special sweet.
And the RAs and Mosaic ambassadors are working really hard to make sure that there are events for you to do. I know there was a meditation event, and then there's like self-care Saturday. So one thing that I wish I could change, and it's like really, really tiny, I wish the post office was open on Saturdays and Sundays. Sometimes I get a package and I don't want to wait, but the post office workers are lovely, so they deserve a break too.
I wish we had like different food options on campus. The Cove and the Commons are cool, but I want Chick-fil-A.
So the last question we got was why we chose Southwestern, and I specifically chose Southwestern because at my previous institution, I was going to a big public state school. I felt like a walking receipt. I was a number, I was an amount to be paid, no one was getting to know me, no one cared. And here, that was immediately different. Everyone cares and everyone wants to genuinely know you and know how you're doing, and they want you to succeed. And that's a really special feeling, especially at the collegiate level.
And I'll say my reason's pretty similar, but I did come here as a traditional student, so I didn't have that quite same transfer over. But I went to small Catholic schools my whole life, so I always liked those smaller environments. I liked kind of knowing the people around me, knowing my teachers, kind of just being a part of all of it. So I came to Southwestern just because, not to sound dumb, but had good vibes. Everyone I met was really nice, and I really could see myself here. Yeah.
All right, guys, we appreciate you sending in questions today.
We had a lot of fun, and thanks for letting us take over the Instagram.
Bye!